Hi everyone, it's Shadaj again, and today, as I promised in my last video, I'll be creating a new Minecraft mod. Let's get started. So first let me tell you what mod we're going to be making. So one thing I've noticed that happens lots and lots of times is you're playing in Minecraft, you're just wandering around and you stumble on this really cool cave or mountain or something, and you're like, whoa, this is so cool. And at least for me being me, I wander away eventually and I can't find my way back. So I would like it, and I'm pretty sure you guys would too, if you could bookmark the location and be able to go back to it later. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be creating Minecraft Bookmarker. So we're going to be having 3 commands. And so the first command is going to be bookmark, which bookmarks the current location. The second command is goTo, which goes to a place according to its name. And the third is going to be listPlaces, which lists all of the places you have bookmarked so far. So let's get started. I created the plugin using my Gatorade template, and I already converted it into an Eclipse project using the SPT Eclipse plugin. So we're going to be using mainly the on command. So I don't need this anymore. Handle block placement. And I don't need on enable either. So we only need the on command. To store all of the different bookmarks, we're going to be using a mutable map. So var bookmarks is equal to mutable dot collection dot mutable dot map of, and what we're going to do is we're going to have our key is a string and our value is going to be a bucket location. So the reason I'm using a bucket location instead of just an XYZ coordinate is, with bucket locations, it stores, in addition to just the XYZs, it also stores the yaw and the world. So you can teleport between worlds. So I'm going to use location. I'm going to have empty, so let me import this. Warg bucket location. Okay. So now what we're going to do is first we need to get the player sending the command. And we can use this by using the as instance of, which converts this sender of type command sender to a player. So val player equals to sender dot as instance of player. Okay, now let me import player. Okay, got that. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out which command is being used. So one important thing when writing a bucket a plugin is you need to have a plugin.yaml. So I already went into making that. So since we're having these commands, I already added them in. So we have bookmark, goTo, and listPlaces. And I also added the description so that we wouldn't have to do this in this video. But make sure that when you're using commands, you have to put it into the commands list. If you don't, Bucket won't recognize the command as belonging to your plugin, and on command won't get called. So now what we need to do is we're going to have if command dot get name. So now we're first going to check if it's bookmark. So if command.getName is bookmark, then what do we want to do? So what we're going to do is when we bookmark, first we want to get the player's current location. So we're going to do val location equals to player dot get location. So now we got the location, but we also need to know the name that the player who called this wants the location to be. So what we're going to do is when you have a command, you can pass arguments to it, and that's separated by spaces. So we want the first argument. So val location name is equal to args, and we want to get the first one 0. And now what do we need to do? We need to add this to bookmarks. So bookmarks plus equal to, and now we're going to have our location name to location. Okay, so now we added. Now let's go on and do our second command. So you can see from here it's goTo. So else if command.getName is equal to goTo, then what do we need to do? First, we need to get our, we already have our player here, so first we need to get what's the name of the location. So val location name, and this is kind of going in reverse. So now the name of the location is still args of 0 because the player is going to pass that as an argument. And now we're going to get our location, but since we're going in reverse, we're going to do bookmarks, and our key is going to be the location name. And now all we have to do is we need to teleport our player there. So we're going to have player dot teleport to location. Okay, so we did the second command. Now it's our last command. Else if command dot get name is equal to, and this time it's listPlaces. So what do we want to do then? Well, here we need to find all of the keys, which is basically all of the location names we've added to our map. And there's a really easy way to do that. All we have to do is bookmarks dot keys. And now for each of these, we need to send our player a message. Dot for each player. Okay, so now we have our key K, and we want to do player dot send message K. Okay, so we're pretty much done with all we need to do for this plugin. So now let's build it. So I'll go to terminal and I'll do spt package. Okay. Okay, that's just a warning since my package is me.shedage. That's not a problem. Okay, so we've got it packaged. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my server and I'm going to copy the previous directory's Minecraft bookmarker, and I'm going to go to target Scala 210 Minecraft bookmarker.jar, and I'm going to copy that to plugins. So now I have it and I can run my server. Okay, so let me go to Minecraft multiplayer. Is it done? Okay, cool. Let me join my server. So now we can start making bookmarks. This looks like an interesting place to bookmark. We can call this the top of the tree. So first we can bookmark. Let's try it out. So bookmark top of tree. Okay, so we got that bookmarked, and we can see here that we issued a server command. Now let me fly away, and now we can test goTo. So I'm pretty far, and now I'm like, hey, where did that go? Kind of like the example I explained previously. So now all I need to do to get back to the top of the tree is go to top of tree. And I'm here, and it even stored the angle that I was at. So now let's try out with a few more locations. So this actually looks kind of like a cool thing. Maybe this could be a lazy river if you're creating a water park in Minecraft. So let's do this. So this, I'm going to have a place a boat here, and I'm going to have bookmark lazy river. Okay, so I have my lazy river, and let's say I get into my boat and I travel around for some time. I go around, And oh god, I lost my boat. And hey, I find this really cool cavern. So I go down. And I want to bookmark this. So let me bookmark this. Bookmark cool cave. But I'm like, hey, I want to go back to the lazy river. So now all I have to do is go to lazy river. And I'm back here. So now let's test out our last command, which is listPlaces. So this doesn't take any arguments. And now I can see I have these 3 places I can go to: the lazy river, the cool cave, and the top of the tree. Now I need to, before I go, I need to show you a few more things that I should have done in this plugin. Let me disconnect from here. So first of all, one thing that's a problem is, let's say I haven't bookmarked a location called XYZ, but the player tries to go to XYZ. With that, the map will give an exception because there's no key that matches XYZ. What would be better is you actually check if that's a legal key and then teleport instead of just getting it directly. Another thing that's a problem is this plugin is it only saves the bookmarks while the server's running. As soon as you quit the server and relaunch it, all your bookmarks will be gone. A better way to do that is to save it in a file, which I'll probably be doing in my this project, which is available on GitHub. So now I need to go and defeat that Ender Dragon. So I guess I'll have to see you some other time, and I'll see you there. Bye!